All right, thank you so much, and welcome everyone here to A Frictionless Future, how QSRs are creating wow moments at scale. My name is Will Devlin. I'm the VP of Marketing with MessageGears, and I so wish that I was there in St. Augustine with you. I'm here in my basement in Atlanta, so it hurts. I'm sure you're having a great time. Media Post puts on the best events. We've been proud partners for a long time there. We do have some folks here from the MessageGears team in the room here in St. Augustine. So if you haven't met Mike Means or Michael Hatton yet, please do. Mike and Michael, do you guys want to maybe stand up and just wave real quick so people know who you are? I absolutely cannot tell if you've done this or not. This isn't live. I don't know if Mike, you probably thought it was live. It's not. I'm teasing, but please introduce yourselves. And if you haven't gotten a chance to talk to these two, um, please do, and enjoy St. Augustine. Enjoy the event. It's such a lot of fun, and I'll be there next time. So, look, let's get on with it then. We know that consumer activity has shifted to digital, right? Particularly in more significant ways here in the last 24 months. Consumers are increasingly starting their journeys online, and brands have to be nimble to keep up. And this was already happening, but the pandemic has certainly accelerated this trend, right? And McKinsey and Company last year actually said, we've basically covered a decade in days in terms of digital adoption. And some of the things that we've gotten used to as consumers are just not going to go away. We expect those things to continue. There are some things that we've been introduced to as consumers within the pandemic, in particular here, that I don't want, like curbside pickup, for example, to go away at all. And so there's going to be staying power in a lot of these shifts. And basically, there's two types of businesses tackling this new reality. Now, there's the digitally led, forward-thinking brands that are doing what they can to move themselves where customers are, and they're disrupting, they're pushing the envelope. And then there are those that are lagging behind. They're slowly updating things here and there, but they're getting further and further to the back of the pack and really struggling to keep up. Now, you likely know which one you fall into, and it can feel impossible, really, for some of the bigger brands like yourselves to feel like you're able to act in a disruptive way, to act like a disruptive. But that's not the case. So let's talk briefly here how some big brands have acted like disruptors and have actually been disruptors within their space. They've adapted and they've embraced this digitally led experience. Best Buy, I mentioned open for contactless curbside pickup here. I mean, Best Buy's thrived over the last couple of years. They don't sell anything that you can't buy anywhere else, which means it's even more impressive to me that they've been thriving. And it's really because they put the consumer first. They make every interaction with their brand feel cohesive, feel unique to you, and it's a great experience. They keep you coming back. They keep you feeling like you're just the only customer they have. And look, throughout the pandemic, their stock price hit an all-time high. And they've just been able to move in a fast, nimble way, in ways that you wouldn't expect a big brand like them to move. Expedia is another example here. They have to deliver relevance to every consumer, every traveler with them. They need to utilize everything they know about you, your travel history, rewards information, flight data, preferences, loyalty, all of that. They need to make you feel like you have a personal concierge in your pocket, and they do a great job at that. And they've actually done this for a long time. They've been a leader in a disruptor space here. And what used to be wow moments are now sort of just normal for them, right? They've created a lot of wow moments and led the charge in the travel space, and are continue to innovate, continue to stay at the top of the pack. And relevant for this crowd, obviously Chick-fil-A. I can't remember the last time I visited a Chick-fil-A without using the app first to place an order. Now, I'm in Atlanta. Chick-fil-A is everywhere. We have one about a half mile from the house. I go there too often. But I'm also I always start with my phone. It's so easy to just place an order for dinner for my family, go through the drive-through, pick it up without having, just having to talk to anybody. It's really seamless. And they find creative ways to bring me back. I got an email from my local Chick-fil-A today for a free cookie. I'm like, well, I mean, I don't need a free cookie, but I might get me one of those. What all of these disruptors, these big brands have in common is that they're finding ways to truly make every customer feel like they're the only customer. I'm the only customer I care about, right? For Chick-fil-A, right? Or Home Depot or any of these big brands, but they make me feel unique. They make Dave here feel important and his experiences feel cohesive and connected. Now, hopefully, uh, probably Dave's not your only customer. So the challenge for everybody here is to make every one of your thousands, tens of thousands, millions of customers feel like they're getting their own unique experience. You need to know who they are, what they want, when they want it, and where they want it. And that's really difficult. The brands that are thriving here that I just talked about, and some of you in this room, you know that the customer data is the lifeblood of your organization and be able to do this well from a cross-channel marketing perspective. But, and this is a big but, data friction is still holding so many of you back. Traditional marketing tech stacks kind of look like this. It's generally a complex set of tools that serve different purposes and require data to be sent and stored with them in order to operate. So you've got this data warehouse that's sort of your central database. And this could be older, lives in corporate in a physical rack or something, or it could be a modern cloud database like Snowflake or BigQuery. But for a lot of businesses, this lives off to the side, and then they've got an email marketing tool. They've got a customer data platform. They've got a segmentation platform. They've got a mobile platform. And all of these things live outside of the database, and you're creating these different silos all off to the side, trying to keep this customer data in sync. And it's a mess. You've got all of this data you want to put to work on one side, and you're trying to squeeze it through this tiny little hole and get it over to your tools over here for segmentation, for push and SMS, for ads, for your email, for all this stuff. It's really, really difficult, and it's broken. And this is a live shot of somebody trying to put together a cross-channel campaign in real time, trying to execute something timely and relevant for their consumers. But here's how you can get ahead. Here's the spark that you need. Here's what MessageGears has figured out and how it's working with brands just like you. We are powered by connected data apps, and we are a customer marketing platform that runs directly on your modern data warehouse. We're built around three things. The first one's access. We can access any of your customer data securely and in real time without you having to copy, sync, or move that around. We can then activate that data. So you can use live data to segment and create audiences and then activate that on any channel, whether it's your website, whether it's Google advertising, whether it's Facebook, whether it's real-time advertising tools you've got like LiveRamp or Movable Ink. And then our platform also has native channel execution for email and mobile marketing campaigns at massive scale. We send billions of emails every month on behalf of our clients. This is the way of the future. And this is real benefits for what we call super senders. So one of our clients at the Home Depot is able to send fresher, more cohesive campaigns. It took more than 2 weeks with their previous vendor, Salesforce Marketing Cloud, to be able to send a personalized offer to somebody. Now that takes less than an hour. And they've seen a 15% increase in email engagement rate and 60% savings in marketing software costs. OpenTable was able to lower their costs and increase the customer lifetime value. They saw a 20% reduction in marketing technology spend because we are able to sit right on top of their Snowflake data warehouse and open up the possibilities so that they can send personalized campaigns through email and push and SMS directly to their consumers seamlessly. And Culver's, another QSR here, they're able to engage their audience in different ways. We partnered with a company called SageFlow to create this wonderful distributed marketing program where local owners and operators of Culver's franchises are able to use the power of the national franchise, but be able to send highly personalized, relevant messages to their local audiences. Culver's was able to move their entire program to us in 8 weeks. And they saw 100% adoption by owners and operators in that program within the first 3 months, which is a huge win for them. And look, both sides, consumers and the people using the software, are thrilled, right? We worked with Forrester last year to evaluate the total economic impact of this tool. 413% return on investment in a 6-month payback period. This is paradigm shifting for brands that are saving millions of dollars and making more money because their marketing is that much better. And Forrester also named MessageGears a strong performer in the most recent email marketing service providers wave. We work with the world's leading brands, and they're all in on us. So not just some of the biggest retailers, but some of the best and most forward-thinking disruptors in the QSR space, again, including Chick-fil-A and Culver's. So we firmly believe that tech should liberate and not limit. And if you want to act like a disruptor, you want to be a disruptor, talk to Michael, talk to Mike. We want to hit you up. And look, if you don't want to talk to them about it, you can always go to our website, messagegears.com. You can hit me up at WDevlin on Twitter. But we'd love to talk to you about how we can help you improve your programs. We are built for businesses like you. That's why we're here in St. Augustine. So enjoy the rest of the conference. Go get some coffee right now. I want to thank MediaPost for putting on such a great event. But we hope to talk to each every one of you very soon. Thank you so much.